What's going on, folks? It's Melofor welcoming you back to the Red Dead Redemption 2 retrospective playthrough. It has been a hot minute, man, and you may see that actually the game looks a lot better. That's because I got a new graphics card, and that was why I kind of put the series on hold. So hopefully, from now on, we'll actually be able to finish this. I'm hoping to finish it, obviously, by 2023. We're not going to rush it and finish it in December because that would just be ridiculous. That wouldn't even be possible. I mean, it would, but I would have to skip work. I'd have to, like, not do anything except Red Dead. And we kind of want this to be a 100% playthrough, I think. That's my gear, or that's what I'm gearing towards, honestly. But yeah, the game looks absolutely beautiful. In the last episode, we obviously picked up the Lancaster repeater from the chance encounter. It's not really a chance encounter, but it's more of a side gig that all the different stores in each city have. So each city has like a different side gig. Valentine has the one with the doctor that you have to encounter by trying to rob him, basically. It's all very cool and interesting how they, implement these different side gigs. And I'm guessing that these were actually things that happened in the past with all these different companies. So it's obviously Rockstar's like huge attention to detail as always, In this episode, we're just gonna run around and talk, honestly, because I do not remember what happened in the last episode. So yeah, that's just what we're gonna do because I really don't remember what we did, except for going to Rhodes and checking out what had to go on in the store so that we could get the Lancaster repeater. So yeah, I might actually turn the game down a little bit. It looks like it's a little too loud, so I'm gonna turn it down to like there. I think that's better, actually. Hopefully that's not too low. I'll have to check it in post-recording, and then I'll let you guys know what I thought. Or you guys could let me know what you think as well in the comments. Sorry, I'm talking too fast. You guys could always let me know in the comment section down below, of course. I'm always looking forward to hearing from people and what they have to say about my video quality, because that's really what I gear towards, having very high quality videos. I try to get the best of the best. Alright, let's leave.
I think he shat his pants.
Let's see.
Get him now.
Uh-oh. He saw me. Actually, let's... trying to shoot his gun out of his hand. Let's see if we can get that, actually. I've never done that. Ooh.
Oh, you're a dumb old bunch, ain't you?
It worked, but it ended up killing him. Okay. So anyways, yeah, as I was going back to what I was saying, I try to strive towards the quality aspect of things, as well as performance, honestly, because if a video doesn't look like it's rendered and performing well in terms of like frame rate and resolution, then obviously that's going to be another factor in terms of like whether or not somebody wants to watch your video. Like, you have to have the best of both worlds. You have to have the performance as well as the quality. So I try to strive towards both, but I definitely personally strive towards quality more than I do the performance because, you know, I went to college for music, so I think that's probably why I want to make sure all my technology is working properly, sounding properly. You know, I worked very hard to get my mic sounding the way I wanted it to. It's actually, I think it sounds really, really good. I'm pretty proud of what I've done so far, and I'm just hoping that all that hard work eventually pays off, because if it doesn't, then that would kind of suck. But I mean, I'm still enjoying playing the games, obviously. And this is honestly the best that this game has ever looked for me. Let's actually start this. I remember I did this in the previous video, but that save file actually ended up getting corrupted, so that's why I'm having to redo this, but I wanted to keep that episode because I did retry doing that episode several different times, and I could never get it as good as I did the first time. And obviously, you know, your first experience of something is going to be altered, and people are going to be able to tell that you basically had to re-record. So that's why I decided to just keep the original episode, and then just, this is the only thing that actually I missed out on in terms of not getting in my second attempt, or it might have been third. I don't remember, man.
Must be near.
Nice. But yeah, this is like the best that I've actually ever experienced Red Dead. This is like one of the most awesome experiences, I think. And of course, as you saw, that was one of 30 dinosaur bones, so we're, I guess, messing up that as well. But we'll figure it out towards the end, guys, don't worry. Rotten merino sheep. Aha. There we go. GG. That was pretty easy, honestly. Now, there's options in which you can do, or in what you can do, sorry, with these legendary animals. Not so much the legendary fish, I don't think. The only option you really have is to either, I would guess you could sell it to the butcher, but I don't know why you would. Your only best option in terms of that is to actually go straight to, holy crap, mailing it, like the proof that you caught it. I can't remember exactly the indications of what you're supposed to do, but I think that would be my best bet. But yeah, as I was saying, with legendary animals, what you can do is you can either, you know, give it to your camp, Pearson. You can either sell it at the butcher, or you can go straight to the trapper and sell it to the trapper. Now, there's a common misconception where people think that if you don't sell it to the trapper, you're not able to actually buy the legendary armaments, which is not true. The second that you kill this animal, Rockstar was kind enough to, whether or not you lose the animal or what you decide to do with its body, you can actually still use the trapper, and the trapper will act as if you did give him the you know, as if you did give him the animal. So that's really cool. So you can really do whatever you want with it. But obviously, the trapper is actually going to offer the most money in terms of resale value, I believe. So it's your best bet to actually go directly to the trapper and just give it to him. So that's what I would suggest doing, but you can obviously do whatever you please. As I explained earlier, you don't have to do... let's remove that. Wait. Yeah, let's remove that marker. But yeah, let's go to a trapper. Wait, why is the trapper not seen? So there's a trapper. Oh, here it is. So there's one in Saint Denis. Actually, we'll go to this one. But yeah, as I was saying, you can do whatever you want with it, and whatever you decide to do with it, you can still utilize the trapper for the legendary armament sets. So that's pretty cool. Definitely something that I did not know until I watched like a bunch of different Red Dead Redemption 2 tips and tricks videos. So obviously, hopefully that's like helpful to you. That's all I can really say. But yeah, we're gonna be heading out to the trapper right now. Well, we'll stop in case there's anything going on. This is actually a point of interest, I believe, which a lot of people, I don't know why, but they think for some reason this is the place that Dutch put the treasure. I don't really believe that. I mean, there is a fire here and stuff, so obviously somebody was here. But I don't think he's a drinker. At least not that much.
Okay then, girl.
So, I mean, that's obviously one of the theories. One of many. But, I mean, it does make you wonder, at what point did they go back for the money? And at what point can we actually see it in-game? Because it's obviously not just Chapter 6. I think that whenever, you know, you free Micah Bell from jail, Strawberry, it's either between then, because he's like, I'm not returning to Dutch until I can prove myself to him, as well as the gang. So, it makes you wonder if he literally did not come back, you know, from after you rescued him from jail, which we haven't done yet in this playthrough, but it makes you wonder if, like, at that point, is that when he decides to go back and get the money himself? Or does he go back with Dutch to get it? Like, I wonder what he does. I forget. I mean, there might have been something different that at least the game wants you to believe happens. Oh, that's kind of sad. I think there is something that the game wants you to believe happens, but obviously there's going to be the theory crafters that are going to say otherwise. And I'm one of them. I'm going to think that, like, this is probably not exactly what happened. So anyways, we are going to continue heading on towards the trapper. This is actually going to be a shorter episode, because we're going to pick it up with a longer one in the next episode. We're actually going to continue with the story a little bit. We're going to do the Lenny Summers mission here. I believe that's Leopold Strauss. I'm sorry. We're going to do the Leopold Strauss mission coming up here, which involves going to Thomas Downs, and that's like, you know, a turning point. That's also a big controversy. That's also a big controversy between a lot of Red Dead fans and players to actually determine when and at what point did Arthur get sick. But the game obviously is scripted to make you think that Thomas Downs was the one that gave him the tuberculosis to eventually lead to his downfall, which I actually tend to believe that's the case. But there's obviously the theory crafters, like I said, that are going to say otherwise, and they're going to point out these different aspects in the game that may point to a different outcome. But anyways, we are actually going to wrap it up after we sell this to the trapper here. What up, bro?
So, buying or selling?
We are selling. There we go. So you get 22 bucks for selling that. Pretty good. I think my money is a little lower than the previous episode, but that's only because I actually got caught by the cops and I had to pay like $150 or something. So that kind of sucked. But that happened off screen, so. Anyways, guys, if you did enjoy the video, a like would definitely be appreciated. Subscribe if you did, if you are new, and, you know, let me know what you want to see in this playthrough. Do you want to see a 100% walkthrough? Not a walkthrough, but a 100% playthrough. What do you guys want to see? Because we're actually getting to the point, Chapter 4, I would say, is the point of, like, no return in terms of, like, whether or not we want to do 100% or not. So, yeah. Definitely let me know in the comment section down below. I would really appreciate it. Alright, guys. I'll see you guys in the next episode.